Musa Molloh Baldeh's mission in Sandu. According to some narrations, the meeting that led to the creation of Sandu took place in Dambawando. The seven men held each other's hand after the drumming session ended to discuss the plan. The people that separated the territories of Sandu with Nyani were headed by Mamudu Fatuma Jawla. On that note, it was in the midst of the gathering that they stood to make the announcement that, starting from Sami Balong Stream to Bantunding Bambuloto, is now named Sandu. From that day, they will never collect taxes and hand it over to Nyani ruler. Even a chicken within its territory was seen with someone. You can be assured that you bought from these seven people. When this information reached the ruler of Nyani, he summoned a meeting to discuss the issue. However, they said that using force on them could be disastrous because they are one family. That was why the matter reached Musa Molloh. They told Musa Molloh that Mamudu Fatuma Jawla had divided their territorial land. They appealed to him to help them capture the masterminds so that they could regain control of their area. They assured him that if he was able to capture Mamudu Fatuma Jawla and his allies, all of the taxes collected would be shared equally between Musa and the ruler of Nyani for the duration of Musa's tenure. This was the primary reason for Musa's expedition in Sandu. He traveled from Hamdalai in present-day Senegal to Helakunda near Jimara Bakadaji and later moved to Tambasansang. From Tambasansang, he crossed via the Nyakwe Madina Koto crossing point to Sandu Kunkuba, and from there he went to Naude and finally to Kolikunda. Musa Molloh had a sinister plan against Mamudu Fatuma Jawla and summoned him to Kusma, sending a message for him to come. However, when Mamudu's personal leather worker, Lamin Jang Yafa, informed him of the situation, he expressed concern for Mamudu's safety. Despite this, Mamudu sent a message back to Musa, proposing to meet in the middle of the river, each using a boat to deliver their messages to each other safely. Upon receiving Mamudu's message, Musa laughed and commented on how self-aware Mamudu was. The situation was tense, but at least Mamudu had taken precautions to protect himself. From here, Musa Molloh was believed to have visited a fellow Marabut at Sompulde in present-day Guinea-Bissau. This was the place where Musa Molloh was believed to have sought spiritual assistance from the Marabut to deal with Mamudu Fatuma Jawla. He later returned to Sandu and was eventually successful. According to the griots, the informant of the history told him, the griots, something had happened to Mamudu Fatuma Jawla, but did not mention his death. Musa and Mamudu met at Naude, where something significant occurred involving Mamudu Fatuma Jawla. Sandu elders, in collaboration with Mamudu Fatuma Jawla and his supporters, held their first meeting at Kurumakoto, a lake on the outskirts of Sandu Misera. Musa Kamara, a warrior from Sandu Kuonkuba, stood up and said, "Our fate lies with you, the Jawlas, and we will abide by whatever agreement you reach." The Jawla clan discussed among themselves and ultimately decided to nominate Jimbamang Jawla as their ruler. Musa Kamara raised Jimbamang's hand and asked him, "Do you agree or not?" Jimbamang replied in the affirmative. Musa Kamara was quoted as saying that they should prepare for war because the attackers would not back down. After Jimbamang's appointment, the leaders of Sandu went to Ndugusini, the ruler in present-day Senegal, to inform him of Jimbamang's leadership and seek his support. Marang Madi Fofana was believed to have said, "Whether people accept it or not, Jimbamang is the king of Sandu. Go and tell the ruler of Nyani that the king of Sandu is Jimbamang. Go and tell the king of Wuli that the king of Sandu is Jimbamang Jawla." The song was composed by the griots as the elders used it as a way of mocking their opponents. This is how Jimbamang Jawla became the ruler of Sandu.